forget you now. So why am I still searching for you? They say our story already ended, but I'm still awake all night alone. At the end of our beautiful season, everything still shines too bright, and somehow I'm still standing there, frozen inside those memories. I know I should let you go, but it's harder than I thought. Even the shortest moments with you still stay so clear inside my heart. I know I should forget you, but you keep coming back again. Maybe the heart that once loved you still hasn't learned how to end. At the edge of another sleepless dawn, I softly called out my own name, but you never turned around to look at me the same. Loving you alone like that was harder than I could admit. Even when I smiled, pretending the truth was I was breaking bit by bit. Among scattered pieces of memory, I still find myself searching for you. Will I someday finally be okay? Honestly, I still don't know. But even now, one thing remains. My love for you was real. I know I should forget you, but somehow I still hold on through every fading piece of us. Your shadow still lives on. Maybe someday these aching nights will finally lose their pain, but until then, inside my heart, you still quietly remain. Some loves don't disappear quickly, even when the story ends. They stay hidden inside the silence, returning again and again. I know I should forget you, and maybe someday I will, but loving you until the very end was the truest thing I ever found. Even if time slowly carries you away, and these memories fade from view, a part of me will always stay somewhere beside you. I don't know what kind of dream last night left me awake inside the dark. For a long while I just stayed there, trying to steady my breath again. If a gentle hand could touch my heart and softly brush the pain away, maybe all the tears I couldn't hide would stop falling by the window pane. keep crashing over me like waves, and I still can't fall asleep. I'm scared of these longer dawns and this silent sky with no reply. Standing alone beneath the starlight only makes me lonelier tonight. A heart that never became a star still lingers at the edge of the sky, shining endlessly towards someone it can never truly reach. A love that never became a flower quietly fades into the wind, but the name I never learned to erase still lives somewhere within me. I pretend that I'm okay somehow, smiling through another ordinary day, but hearing just your name alone still shakes me so easily. Everyone says time heals everything, that someday I'll be alright. So why does my heart still stay behind, frozen in that same old night? Maybe nothing really lasts forever, even the things we held so tightly. Still somehow I cannot hate you even after all this pain. Maybe loving even your goodbye was still love in every way. I'm scared of being alone again, scared I'll get used to the silence. So tonight I lean on another small light just to make it through somehow. Whenever I close my eyes, you still appear inside my dreams. But when the morning finally comes, I'm left alone again. A heart that never became a star still calls your name tonight, like an unfinished story wandering through endless moonlit skies. A love that never became a flower may scatter slowly in the wind, but if one day you turn around, I'll still be standing here. Last night I dreamed of you again, your quiet smile still felt so near, and at the edge of dawn I whispered softly, I still love you, that's why you're still here. Whenever the wind begins to blow, your name comes back into my mind. All the words I couldn't say come crashing over me like waves tonight. Beneath the fading sunset light, I stood there watching you so long, leaving only my unfinished heart behind me all alone. Our voices melted into time, even as they fade like tears. You still remain so vivid here, inside my memory. Whenever it rains at night, I end up searching for you more, because the voice still in my ears keeps calling out my name. There was only us beside the sea, and the sound of waves that night. still. Little story we created may have been short and incomplete, but even in its fragile form, it was enough for me. On rainy nights I can't even sing, because whenever I close my eyes, the only thing I hear again is still your voice tonight. Fading memories, you remain exactly the same. Even when tomorrow comes, my heart still runs back to you. There's nobody left beside the sea, only waves and restless winds. So why does this empty street tonight still carry traces of your warmth? At the edge of another sleepless dawn, I stop beside the crying waves. They say nothing lasts forever, and every love must fade away, but every moment spent with you still quietly lives in me. Whenever the wind begins to blow, love passes by like drifting rain, but the heart you left behind still calls your name today. Even after all this time and all the seasons passing through, somewhere inside the endless sea, a part of me still waits for you. Whenever the green season returns, somehow you come back to mind. The summer I thought was over still lingers deep inside me. On those shiny summer nights, we walk beneath the stars together. I still wonder if somewhere in your eyes a part of me remains forever. Every time I think of you again, feelings I thought had disappeared come alive so clearly now. That summer never really ended, not inside my heart tonight. Every memory of you returns brighter than the change. They stay alive inside the wind, calling softly through the rain. That summer never really ended. It's still alive inside of me. Your warmth that never faded away still holds on to my heart tonight. That summer never really ended. Even the wind brings you back again. And if someday our paths cross once more, I promise I won't let go then. Lately, even when you sit by the cafe window alone, even your favorite songs somehow feel distant and cold tonight. One sip of your cold coffee turns into another quiet sigh. Even when you force a smile, you still look tired inside. So slow down for a little while, like taking one warm sip of coffee. Becoming an adult was never something easy anyway. Like a sip of coffee, I'll hold you gently tonight. For the way you made it through today, I'll tell you everything's alright. Like a sip of coffee, take your time and breathe again. Even after difficult days, we'll slowly heal in the end. There are nights like this sometimes when you feel lonely in a crowd, talking about meaningless things while hiding what you really feel inside. Sitting beneath cafe lights, just staring outside the glass. All the feelings left unsaid quietly circle back again. There are days when even I love you doesn't feel enough to heal, but somehow I understand the heart you carry by yourself. So please don't try too hard tonight. You can lean on me a while, like the warmth of coffee in your hands. I'll stay here by your side, and someday you'll smile again, even if you can't see it now. One day these exhausting moments will become memories somehow. Take another sip slowly and breathe a little deeper now. Even at the end of broken days, we'll find our way somehow. Like a sip of coffee, warm quietly fills the night. And even when your heart feels happy, you don't have to hide, because after every tiring day and every long Love is never really as easy as we always want it to be. Even when I smile like I'm okay, there are nights I fall apart alone. So let's love a little more, just the way we are right now. Even at the end of tiring days, let's lean on each other somehow. Sometimes I just wish someone would hold me close. Even simple little words can feel warmer than we know. Let's love a little more without hurting quite so much, because even as we are today, we're already enough. Let's love a little more, even the smallest parts of us. On nights when everything feels broken, let's stay beside each other. People aren't as interested in my ordinary little days, and maybe that's why sometimes I feel smaller than I should. Everyone wants to feel loved at least once in their life, but somehow even that simple wish can feel impossible sometimes. Maybe hearts are always more complicated than words, but in the end what we all need is someone warm beside us. So let's love a little more without trying to be perfect. Even our tired and fragile hearts still deserve to be held. Let's love a little more, even through the longest nights when the world feels too heavy. Let's stay here side by side. At the end of another endless day, I quietly think of you again, and hope that at least between us we can be a little kinder. Let's love a little more, even if life still hurts sometimes, because maybe love was always just staying through the hard nights. Let's love a little more with all the hearts we try to hide, and maybe slowly, little by little, we'll finally be alright. Watching your figure fade away further into the distant night, leaving only fallen memories quietly resting in my heart. Walking down the road in Soul Forest, you suddenly came back to mind. nothing there had really changed, except the two of us somehow. The night keeps slowly drifting farther, and I couldn't hold on to my heart. I smile pretending I'm okay, but honestly I'm falling apart. Slowly fading into the night, our love feels like a midnight dream. Even when I close my eyes, you still remain inside of me. Slowly disappearing from my world, yet I still call out your name. Even knowing I should let you go, my heart still feels the same. The voice that used to call my name now somehow sounds unfamiliar. And the way you laughed over the phone after singing me songs all night, like starlight passing through the dark. You were a short and beautiful season, even as the cold wind carries us apart. I'm still standing where you left me. The hardest thing of all tonight is pretending nothing hurts anymore. Smiling while looking into your eyes, then breaking down alone afterward. Hold me just one more time tonight. Let me lean on you and cry, because at the end of all this fear, there's still nobody else but you. Slowly fading into the dawn, still I remember every part. Even those beautiful younger days were all made from love. The stars slowly tilt into silence, and dawn returns once again. We dream so many dreams together, becoming each other's season dead. And maybe someday after time has passed, when all of this becomes a poem, at the end of every line I write, your name will still remain. Slowly fading into the night, yet never leaving me behind, because every memory of you still quietly lives inside. Inside all the tangled passing time, there was you and there was me. Only unfinished feelings stayed behind, quietly living in the dark. Through all the cold and restless nights, we both lost our way sometimes. Even promises that once felt warm slowly drifted out of sight. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel the coming light. At the end of all our darker days, you were always there beside me. You were the one who held together even the pieces of my broken heart. And now I can't hide it anymore. I love you more than words can say. I won't let you go again, even through our smallest fights. Let's not turn away from each other and slowly fade apart tonight. Even when I smile, pretending, my heart was shaking deep inside. Still, through every painful moment, I only wanted you by my side. At the edge of another dawn, I hear your voice so faintly. After wandering through endless time, my heart still finds its way to you. Through nights that felt impossible, and days I thought would break me down, the one thing holding on to me was always you somehow. I won't let you go again, even when harder days arrive. I wanna hold your hidden scars and stay with you through every night. Even on the days we're not okay, I'll never let go of your hand, because as long as we're together, we can smile again. Someday the two of us will stand closer to the light ahead and laugh about the roads we walked and every tear we left behind. No matter how much we were shaken, we still made it here somehow. The one person I still want to protect will always be you now. I won't let you go again, not after all we've lived through, because after every broken season, my heart still runs to you. The word what if hurts more tonight than it ever did before. I keep wondering if someday we could smile at each other once more, even while listening to music. When familiar scenes appear, thoughts of you come rushing back, and I just stop standing there. Tonight again, I'm thinking of you, walking these empty streets alone, beneath the glow of city lights. I draw your face inside my mind. Tonight again, I'm thinking of you, Through the cold and silent air, a familiar scent passes by, and all the roads we walk together still remain here tonight. Your warm fingertips and your eyes looking gently back at me. Just having your heart beside mine was already enough for me. You were never someone who hurt me. You were the one who kept me alive. Even through all the passing years, you always shined inside my life. No one else would understand this story, but sometimes I miss you endlessly. Because in a world where I felt lost, you were the only place for me. I still remember those short nights when you walked me safely home. The warmth inside your quiet hand still hasn't left me alone. You wiped away my falling tears, held me through my anxious nights. Maybe that's why even now you're still impossible to leave behind. Tonight again, beneath the stars, I softly whisper out your name. And if someday we meet again, I promise I will hold you close. Tonight again, I'm thinking of you, walking slowly through the night. Underneath the shining starlight, you still live inside my eyes. Tonight again, I'm thinking of you, quietly calling out your name. And if our paths cross once again, I'll never let go this time. Maybe getting numb just means learning how to live with it. Repeating all the same old days, pretending somehow I'm okay. Even on the streets we used to walk, I'm walking there with someone else. But in the air that brushes past me, you still quietly remain. That was you and me, a feeling I still can't erase. Just when I think you're gone, you come back into my mind again. That was you and me, a season living in my memories. Even in the same crowded city, you still feel different to me. Beneath the moonlight on that swing, we smiled without saying much. Every every time our fingers touched, my heart would quietly race. All the words I practiced all night long never made it past my lips. Only the sound of closer breathing still remains from that moment. Inside my memories, you and I still shine like a summer night. Even the smallest little scenes remain so vivid in my mind. Maybe our story never really ended. Maybe I still don't know if it was fate or only coincidence that brought us together then. That was you and me, a love that never fully disappeared. Even after meeting someone new, I still think of you sometimes. Why does love always teach us late the things we should have known before? If we had just been more honest, then would we still be standing here? That was you and me, a night I still can't let go of. Even after all this passing time, you still remain